the wide receiver 10 in ADP, one of the most challenging reviews that I had in terms of what he put on tape. He is ticks a lot of boxes, bigger bodied, can play inside, can play outside, looks good running routes, can set up defenders well, looks good at the catch point, probably the best set of hands in the draft, time and time again, highlight catches that he pulls off. But he only ran about 3 routes in what is a very simplified SMU offense. So, Rashee Rice, Ali, are you a believer? Are you a fan? Do you think he's got some decent potential?
I do. I do see him being a guy, if he can fall to the start of the third round in rookie drafts. Again, he's not got the ceiling as a case on Boutte, but he has got that ability to outplay where you're drafting him. That reception perception tree doesn't look great. There's a whole lot of red on there for Rashee Rice, which I didn't want to see because he was a guy on film, and when you look at the metrics, he's a guy that really stood out as someone that you can take in those later rounds that has the upside. Again, a bit of a slightly bigger bodied wide receiver, as we can see, a 4-year guy that really broke out this past year in 2022 with outstanding scores, really. 156 targets, 96 receptions, 1,344 yards, and the 10 touchdowns. His college target share this year was 33.2%, 96th percentile. So, I mean, not bad for this year. And he can play, well, he played majority of the time out wide, which I think helps him stand out in this class of a lot of slot receivers. 82.5% snaps out wide. But he has shown that he can play the slot as well. It's just that route tree is not looking great. But I do think he has the ability to overcome that in the NFL and really add to his collection of things that he can do. And just looking at PFF, they seem to absolutely love Rashee Rice. They've given him an 85.9 grade for the 2022 season. And just watching his film, the games that I picked, he was a bit of a walking highlight reel, pulling off some absolutely insane catches. And he's got a bit of yak as well to his game. So he's someone that, he's got that ability to take him in them rounds after the second round, hopefully, and really increase on the value that you pick in. He's a solid route runner. He does work himself open more often than not. He's a really fun watch. Again, he's been comped to a bit of Chris Godwin. I can sort of see that in his game. Just looking at his ADP, it's in the rookie rank, the rookie mocks that I ran, 26.3 was his ADP. So he's fallen in the early part of round 2. That's where I'm happy to take him. And personally, if you do get him in the third round, I think he can possibly be one of the steals of the draft this season. Just as a whole, I'm pretty high on him. I think he's got some flaws to his game, but I think he can work on it. He's got the ability there. I think wide receiver 9-10 is about right now, but he's got the ability to outperform that.
Yeah, I think he's definitely got one of the higher ceilings in this draft. As you said, it's he ticks a lot of boxes. The concern is he's going to take time because he hasn't run routes at SMU, and it's like, this is where I wish, we were sat in the NFL front office and it's like we could bring him in for a workout and watch him run a wider range of routes to get a full evaluation, because it could be that he comes out and, is able to do a lot more than he was asked in college, but we never know until we see it. I think chances are he's probably going to take a little bit of time to develop in the NFL. And, the stats show that if you're not producing as a rookie for fantasy, it doesn't really get much better beyond then. So, the ceiling's there. I can see everything you'd like, but there is definitely a risk associated with it because there's a lot of projection in terms of can he come in and produce in a traditional NFL offense rather than what is quite a simple, straightforward SMU offense.